Hey guys, what's going on? It's Savis Romo bringing you all your daily dose for February 2nd, 2012. And starting off, Floyd Mayweather announced that he will be fighting Miguel Cotto on May 5th instead of Manny Pacquiao. Now, this is a disappointment for boxing fans, but I guess it's a disappointment that boxing fans expected. The Manny Pacquiao fight has been storied, rumored for the past, 3 or 4 years now. Um, and it still hasn't happened. I doubt that it will happen, honestly. I don't think we'll ever see Floyd Mayweather fight Manny Pacquiao. But Floyd continues to taunt Pacquiao on Twitter, claiming that he was quoted as saying, "I'm fighting Miguel Cotto on May 5th because Miss Pac-Man is ducking me." Ooh, buddy. I know Pacquiao's a skinny dude, but I wouldn't be taunting a dude like Pacquiao calling him Miss Pac-Man. Alright? Dude has hands. Dude has heavy hands. And I know you have heavy hands too, Floyd. But Pacquiao has heavy hands, man. I'm just letting you know. So when you two do fight, I hope he remembers that Miss Pac-Man statement and gives you a good right cross right across the jaw. But honestly, back to the subject. This fight with Miguel Cotto will probably be one of his toughest challenges. He'll have to move up in weight to fight Cotto at 154 pounds, where he normally fights at 147. Some people look at that weight difference and they think 8 pounds. 8 pounds is huge to a boxer when you have to be light on your feet and have all the stamina in the world. 8 pounds is huge to a boxer. But either way, I think Floyd will be able to do it. I have Floyd winning by decision, honestly. I don't think he'll knock Cotto out. Either way, moving forward, Angelo Dundee, who was the trainer of Muhammad Ali for the majority of his career and Sugar Ray Leonard's trainer for a time, passed away at the age of 90 in his Florida home. I don't really have anything else to say about this other than, Dundee was obviously a great trainer, putting Ali, in the forefront, helping Sugar Ray Leonard get to the next level. I am a big boxing fan. I just wasn't around to watch boxing in this time period. But the sport has lost a great figure, in an ambassador for the sport, in Angelo Dundee. So my best wishes out to his family. But this show has to go on. 74 fans so far have been killed and hundreds have been injured after they rushed the field after a soccer victory by the home team in Egypt. I don't have all the details, the teams, the names, the cities. I don't know all that. But I do know that this is ridiculous. This is as ridiculous as death threats against football players who mess up on plays. This is ridiculous. You're telling me you guys are so excited that you guys are killing each other? Intentionally or unintentionally, you're killing each other? You guys are setting fires in the streets on these riots because you're so happy that your soccer team won? People talk about Americans being fat and lazy and sitting on their couches and screaming and yelling at television sets when their football teams do bad or do good. At least we don't go out in the streets and kill each other. We don't do this. There have been a few incidents in the past year, 2 years, whatever, about fans beating other fans almost to death. Those are tragedies and are ridiculous in and of themselves. But they are very isolated cases. We don't have gang warfare. We don't have mass riots that kill, 74 people and injure hundreds of others that may die from injuries. I don't like soccer, period. I don't enjoy the sport. I don't enjoy watching the sport. And things like this make it even harder for me to even tolerate it as a sports caster, I guess you could call me. Alright? This is just plain ridiculous. But moving forward, don't want to harp on it too long. Osi Umenyiora was fined $20,000 for not appearing at a media day session. It happens. I wouldn't want to show up. I'd be sitting on a podium and people poking and prodding questions at me. I wouldn't be okay with that. I'd be annoyed by that. I don't blame the guy. Pay your fine. Whether you guys win or lose the Super Bowl, your paycheck from that will more than cover it, Osi. You're good. You're still going to practice. You're still going to play. All right, it doesn't matter. That's a non-factor. I think it's silly that they fine these guys this much for not showing up. I mean, it's a media. It's not like he didn't. It's not like he no-showed the Super Bowl. It's a media session. Hit him up on Twitter if you want to ask him something that bad. Either way, I'm done. I'm over on my time by a lot today. I must have had a lot to say. For once, there is no Peyton Manning talk on the Daily Dose, but until next time, I am Savis Romo, and I have just administered you your Daily Dose.